it's your girl Naja here, and I am back with another video. Now this is a story time that I actually recorded last week, but I accidentally deleted it, and I don't know if it's the universe telling me not to tell this story or what, but I feel like there is a bigger message behind it, so I wanted to tell it, especially a message for like young creators that are coming up that want to take their what's the word for it, their niche to a professional, a business level. And I just feel like this is a good learning lesson for some people. This is basically a story time where I would not even call them an influencer, but more of like a fashion designer. I don't know, like titling this video is gonna be so hard because it's like, it's not like they tried me for real because of the situation. But if I was not like a cool person, I could see how somebody else would feel tried. But, and then it's like, I don't want to call them an influencer because technically they're just a fashion designer, kind of. I don't know, it's just a lot. Like, so I'm just gonna get right into it because I just really don't even know how to say this. There's gonna be a whole bunch of like different breakdowns and shit. So yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. If you like my storytime videos, please give this video a big thumbs up. I'd appreciate it a lot. And yeah, here we go. So in my city, there is this art festival called Art Walk, and it's basically the first Wednesday of every month at downtown. They do like all these booths where different artists show up, they sell art, they do their thing, whatever, people network, stuff like that. So like some people go to Art Walk to network. Okay, some creatives go to Art Walk to network. I'm one of those people. I go to Art Walk for leisure. I like going there to buy things. I like going there to eat food from food trucks, and I like hearing live music. Like, I don't go to Art Walk handing out business cards or, you know, looking to collab with people on my channel. The word YouTube does not ever come out of my mouth when I'm at Art Walk. Like this, I usually go to Art Walk with my boyfriend and his brother, and we go there on some really low-key chill shit. I do not go there to network, okay? So yeah, you know, I might go and get a beer or something. Like, I might chill, might get a glass of wine, like, you know, I'm not there to do business, okay? But there are some people that go there to do business. On Art Walk, the museum is open. A lot of creatives put their work in the museum, you know, and they have all types of stuff, or they're setting up booths, they're doing business. Like, there are some people that are doing business out there. So you get a mix of consumers, and then artists doing business, and then artists on leisure. Or even if you're not sitting at a booth, you might be passing out business cards. Say if you're a photographer, you see a girl that looks very nice, you might want to come up to her, give her your business card and be like, hey, maybe I could shoot you sometime, like stuff like that. But me, I always go there on leisure. I am never in business mode when I'm at Art Walk. I used to be when I was in college. That's when I was really on business mode because, as some of you guys know, I went to college for fashion merchandising. Shop Voodoo Child was still a thing when I was in college. I was selling clothes, I was sewing, I was redoing, revamping, selling accessories, all that jazz. So back then, I was going there to network. I was trying to scout models. I was trying to do that whole thing because that's what I wanted to do back then. You guys know now I'm not really into the whole fashion world as I used to be. Now Shop Voodoo Child is mainly just for you guys if you want to contribute money towards me by buying accessories, buying YouTube merch, stuff like that. I don't really do like how I used to with like actually customizing things for people and, you know, buying shoes, purses that I could sell to people. Like now it's more so like, hey, do you want to support me and me not look like a douchebag YouTuber asking for money? Buy a necklace, buy a faux septum ring, buy a Voodoo Tribe t-shirt. Like, it's more so like that now. Like, I'm not really into the fashion world. You guys know I like telling stories, I like to write, I like being behind the scenes. I don't really care for the whole fashion world like I used to. You guys see me chilling, not really that fashionable. Like, I have my own little sense, but you get what I'm saying. But back then, I was one of those people. So I'm going to Art Walk. It's me, Daniel, and his brother, and you know, we're on our leisure shit like I just explained for 4 minutes straight. And there's like a little area where there's a whole bunch of food trucks. So Daniel's brother had not eaten, me and Daniel had already eaten previously, so we were like, we're straight on food, but Daniel's brother wanted to eat, so we were waiting at this food truck that had sushi. So we're sitting there and we're just waiting. Daniel's brother already put in his order. So we're just chilling, being goofy because we had drank a little something something. I only drank beer, but me and Daniel only drank beer, but Daniel's brother was drinking fucking tequila. So he was a little bit, you know, wavy or whatever. So, you know, he's goofy, laughing. I'm laughing at him because he's kind of drunk, and we're just chilling. Daniel's off at the side. I don't know what he was doing. He might have had like a business phone call or something like from work, but he was off to the side, and me and Daniel's brother were like off to our own little side. While I'm vaping, Daniel's brother is being goofy. I'm laughing at him, whatever, right? This girl and this guy kind of like, this is me and Cannon, and this girl and this guy just goes like this, right past us. The girl is on the inside, goes like this. The girl looks at Daniel's brother and gave him a look like you could get it. Like, that's the type of, like, point blank period, like you could get it. Like, and I'm looking at her, and then I look at Cannon, and I'm like, oh shit, you know, I'm giggling and stuff, I'm laughing. But then I realized that old girl is like attached to the arm of a dude. So I'm like, oh my God, I stopped laughing like immediately. I'm like, okay, bro. So Cannon, Daniel's brother, he's all like, you know, laughing, and he was like,
yo, did you see how she looked at me? Did you see how she looked at me?
And I'm like, yeah, I saw how she looked at you, but did you notice that she got a dude on her arm? Like, she's with somebody.
Yeah, I did notice that, but you know, she liked me, blah, blah, blah. She wants me, blah, blah, blah.
Daniel's brother is like newly single, so you know, he's on that shit right now. He's having a high from female attention, so that's what he's on right now. And you know, we're just talking about a kiki, and Daniel comes over. We tell Daniel about the situation. He was like,
yo, that's crazy. Wait a minute, I know the dude that she's with.
And I was like, really?
Yeah, you know, we went to school with him or whatever.
But Daniel's brother is, I think, like 4 years older than him or something like that. So like maybe 3 or 4 years older. So I don't think he knew the dude, but Daniel knew the dude. So, you know, we forgot about the whole thing even happened. Now Daniel's brother is trying to look at some other girl to talk to that's at the food stand, who also had a boyfriend. Like, he was wilding, okay? And I was even having to be the mediator, like, hey bro, like, you need to chill. That girl's boyfriend's right there. She's not paying you any mind. You're on some drunk shit. Like, stop it type shit, right? But you know, Daniel thinks it's funny because it's his brother, but I'm like, yo, I'm pretty much sober as a gopher. I haven't even finished my beer. Like, I'm chilling, like, it's whatever. I get Daniel the other half of my beer. Like, I really wasn't even on one, right? So I'm over here trying to be the moderator, like, dude, like, stop it, like, you're cutting the fuck up, like, and it doesn't help that all three of us are Gemini, so it's just like, we're just feeding off of each other's energy. But then I'm like, yo, no. I have to be the mom in the situation. Y'all are cutting up. Stop it. Stop it. Then, out of nowhere, Daniel's like,
oh shit, he's coming over here. I knew he was gonna say what's up.
So the same dude and the girl who was checking out Daniel's brother came up to us. Dude, you know, I'm like, okay, well, he's gonna come up and say hey to Daniel or whatever. So, you know, I'm watching Cannon at the corner of my eye, making sure that he's not doing nothing stupid. But then, all of a sudden, I feel somebody like go like this to my jacket, and I'm like, yo, and it's the girl, and she's just like touching all of my stuff. She's like,
oh my God, this is so cute. Like, where did you get this? This is such a cute jacket.
I got it from a thrift store.
Oh my God, you got it from a thrift store? Did you do all of this yourself? Did you customize it yourself?
And like, when she did that, she looked up at me, and I looked into her eyes, and I saw that this bitch, well, I'm not gonna call her a bitch. This girl was under the influence of something. Now, I'm not gonna put no drugs on people, but her pupils were small as fuck, okay? Like, she looked like she was on some shit. Not putting no drugs on people, because I don't know what was going on, but it was obviously she was under the influence of something, and under the influence of an upper, because she was just like, so she's, you know, touching all up on me or whatever, like,
oh my God, where'd you get this? What is this on your jacket? What's going on?
And I was like, oh yeah, you know, I bleached it, and then, you know, I put some clothespins on it. You guys know what jacket I'm talking about. Frayed the neckline, you know. I'm telling her what I'm doing.
Oh my God, that's so dope. That's so dope.
And I'm not, and usually normal Naja would have been like, yo sis, don't touch me, I don't know you. But because when she looked up at me and I saw that she was fucked up, I kind of felt bad, if that makes any sense. Like, you know how like when you see drunk girls and you feel bad, and like as a woman you kind of want to take on like a motherly role for them in a way. So like, I didn't want to be that person to be like, bitch, get the fuck off me. Like, I was just more like, oh, okay, you're fucked up. Like, what's up? You want to touch my jacket? Cool. Like, it's whatever. So she's touching my jacket and she was like,
yo, like, you know, you could really be doing big things.
what?
You could really be doing big things. Like, do you have a store? Have you ever thought of opening a store?
And I was like, yeah, you know, I've opened a few stores in my time.
Oh, really? Well, no, I mean like a legit store, like, you know, like a clothing store, like online.
Yeah, I actually, you know, have my own shit. I showed her my tattoo. I was like, yeah, like, you know, I got my shit. You know, I'm real passionate about it. I've been doing it for years now. I went to school for fashion merchandising.
Okay, yeah, that's cool, but what I'm really talking about is like, you know, do some shit to make you quit that 9 to 5 you working, you know, try to get that real money, quit that 9 to 5.
Well, I don't work a 9 to 5.
Okay, well, whatever job you working, you know, I'm gonna let you have to work for yourself and blah, blah, blah. Here, let me get my Instagram and I'll show you.
I don't work for anybody. What? So she gets her phone. She gets her phone and, you know, well, she gets her boyfriend's phone because she can't find her phone because, you know, she's on something. I don't know. She gets her boyfriend's phone, you know, and I noticed on the screensaver, on his screensaver, it was a picture of her. And I don't know, I'm the same way. Like, I look way different in pictures than I do in person and on camera. Like, I look like a total baddie in some pictures. But so I'm the same way. I'm not even throwing no shade, but she looks so different in the picture on the screensaver. And I don't know if it was because she was fucked up or what. But yeah, I peeked the screensaver. I was like, damn, she's actually pretty cute. Like, but I don't know what's going on, but she could probably say the same for me right now. So, you know, she pulls out her phone and she shows me her Instagram.
Yeah, you know, me and my boyfriend, like, you know, we're doing a fashion design business. We have our own clothing company and XYZ, and here, I want you to look at it. I want you to follow us.
So, you know, I humored her. I followed her on Instagram.
Yeah, you know, you have a really long torso. Like, we could totally get you to do some modeling, like, quit that 9 to 5 and blah, blah, blah.
Again, I don't work a 9 to 5, but I like really don't have the time to do modeling.
What do you do? Like, what do you do that, you know, that takes up your time, that you could be being creative and getting out of your funk?
And I'm like, what funk? What the hell is going on? So I told her, I was like, well, I'm actually a YouTuber.
Oh, really? I could actually see you doing that. Like, you know, how many subscribers do you have?
And then I told her how many subscribers I had, and she was like,
oh, shit. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's cool. You know, you should really follow me, and then I'm gonna follow you back, and then we can do something in the future.
Okay. And then I kind of gave Daniel, me and Daniel have a signal. Let me know in the comments below if you and your significant other have a signal. I'm not gonna tell y'all what that signal is because if I go to an event and y'all see me do the signal in public, y'all gonna feel bad. So I'm not gonna tell y'all what the signal is, but we have a signal. I gave him the signal. He kind of like cut the shit short with, you know, his homie. And me, Cannon already got his food, so we all just like dispersed. And Daniel was like,
damn, like she was really like touching all up on you.
and I feel like I have a hunch on what she was on, but again, I'm not going to put no drugs on nobody.
Like, why was she all touching all up on you like that?
And I'm like, yo, like, I wasn't uncomfortable. I'm fine. I would have stopped it if I was uncomfortable. You don't have to go and do anything. Like, it's cool. And so he was like,
well, what was she talking about?
And I was like, honestly, I think she was trying to talk business, but like, I'm not really sure. And like, honestly, if she were to hit me up for like a collab or something, I don't think I would feel comfortable doing it because it's like, yo, if this is how you act when you coming out to do business, don't know if I want to be associated with that. So the next morning comes by, you know, she never hit me up or anything like that. And I think it's because she might have been embarrassed. I'm not really sure. But the moral of the story, what I'm trying to say is like, if you're going out to do business, keep it business. Even though being an artist is a very like, you know, expressive and freeing thing. And you could really do or be whatever you want to be. And there really aren't any consequences. When it comes to trying to like sell your shit, or get business partners, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. You really do, because I'm not trying to sound like I'm Mrs. Big YouTuber up in this bitch, but she could have benefited from working with me, looking at her, you know, like her, for one, she didn't even have the website up. For two, it was just a t-shirt with a print on it. For three, there weren't a lot of followers on her page. And I'm one of those people, because my city is so fucking stingy and just so like, it's just a whole bunch of haterism going on. When I do find somebody in my city who has something going on and they're ready to make some money and they hit me up and they want to collab, I'm totally fucking down for it. As long as you got the money, I'm totally fucking down for it. Like, if you want to do business, we could do business. That shit was a fucking shit show. And I was just like, yo, this is why I come here on my leisure shit, because it's like, even when I am on my leisure shit, I never get fucked up because I gotta drive home. Like, the fuck. But I don't know, it just made me think of a good learning experience for you guys to just be like, look, if you're gonna do business, keep it at business. If you're gonna get fucked up, don't talk about your business to other people, because you never know who anybody is. And again, not trying to make it seem like I'm Miss Hotshot YouTuber, but like, for example, if I went somewhere fucked up and, you know, I got my business card and I'm getting fucked up with my friends, but at the same time, you know, I'm trying to get my book out there, and you know, I see my boyfriend, we're both fucked up, and then my boyfriend sees one of his homies, one of his older homies, and you know, I see a girl that his older homies with, and I go up to her and you know, I'm talking to her about my book and XYZ, but I'm fucked up and I'm sloppy and I'm touching all over her and shit. Coming, and then I wake up the next morning, look at who I follow, turns out she's a big name publisher for the Florida Times. I fucked up. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm this big ass YouTuber. I just felt like it would be a good learning experience for some of you guys to know, like, you have to separate business and pleasure when it comes to networking. Like, and don't get me wrong, I've been to some events for Daniel because he's part of an organization for recovery. If you guys don't know, me and Daniel like to do recovery things for addiction and stuff like that, and he's like a big face for it. And whenever we go to these events, you know, there will be wine, there will be beer, there will be liquor, but when we go there, we specifically Daniel will get a beer, and I will specifically get like a white Zin, even though there is vodka available, there is cognac available. Like, we are at a high-rise penthouse, like, you get what I'm saying? But because of the environment, you have to pick your poison. So don't get it fucked up where it's just like, okay, well, if I'm doing business, I have to be all clean cut and polished. Like, no, show people you're relaxed. You can get relaxed and still do your business, but don't get fucked up and try to do business, because then people aren't gonna take you seriously. Like, that's all I'm trying to say out there to all of my creatives, because I did that before when I was younger. I had a fashion show when I was in college, and they did not serve alcohol, but I wanted to drink some alcohol in the back with the other designers. So, cause I design shit, but my main thing that I like to do is revamps of clothing. So with my show, I'm back there with designers, like bitches that be sewing and shit, and I'm over here with revamps and shit. So we were in the bathroom and we were drinking, right? They stopped drinking. My ass still wants to drink. I find out last minute, oh bitch, you have to walk the runway at the end of your models because you're the designer and you have to wave. Yo, I had to take my heels off and put on some fucking flats because I was low-key lit. Like, I was low-key lit to the point where my mom kind of pulled me aside and was like, yo, like, you're flushed, like, you look drunk. And turns out one of the designers was going to be picked to be on a TV show called The Chew. I was not fucking picked because my ass was lit. Like, that's what I'm saying. You never know who the fuck is in the building. You never know who the fuck you're talking to, and it could be a game changer. And that's what happened to me. I was fucked up. I may not have been wasted, but I was blatantly looking drunk. There was somebody important in that room, and I fucked up. So that's all I'm trying to, that's just the moral of the story that I just wanted to tell you guys. If something similar has ever happened to you, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.